and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, I spoke with Jay about the history he has with Coach Ames. They're falling out at Bay City over an injury to a promising freshman, having to deal with each other in Summer League, during which time, Jay said, they talked it out, and they came to an understanding. And I quote, "The past is the past." Guys?
David, fantastic report. Thank you. Greg, you wonder if that conversation has actually made these two tight, or if it's just kind of a Band-Aid over the existing wound.
And, you know, I've gotten the sense things weren't completely ironed out during Summer League, but by the end of it, both guys were on the same page.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Rudy Gay is out there at DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's White, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. You know, Steve, for teams that are already struggling big time, what's a sign that the ship is going to be difficult to turn the other way and get back on track?
I think, Kevin, body language and obviously what they're saying in the media. There are some teams, you watch them, guys hit a three-point shot, they come to the bench. No one's up clapping, no one's communicating with each other. Those are the teams I think is very hard to turn around.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Murray surveying the D. Shoots over Isaac. Murray, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. He kicks it to Pirtle. Murray left side. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Murray.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Isaac finds Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Murray dishes to Pirtle. Outside DeRozan. The tray. He's off on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Gay passes to Pirtle. DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. Can they get it? And no good.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And last season, DeMar DeRozan averaging the lowest rate of three-point attempts of his career.
Kevin, the Raptors had wanted him to shoot more triples. The Spurs were content to put the ball in his hands and let others provide the spacing.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. The sixth pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Doc, he's checked in for Orlando. The Spurs also changing it up. Trey Lyles checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Walker comes in for Derek White. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Murray. Now, here's DeRozan. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
And the first one drops. Well, NBA offenses requiring spacing, and Bryn Forbes, a shooter who could not be left open.
Not at all. He's a gunner, still rounding out his game, but the foundation laid is with his marksmanship.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and Fournier subbed in for Isaac. Both free throws good from Forbes. Hey, Smitty, every NBA player has their Mount Rushmore. Every NBA fan does. The four players they consider the best of all time. So I'll ask you, who is on your NBA Mount Rushmore?
I would say Michael Jordan, Kevin, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kobe Bryant. Those are my four.
Now, here's Bamba, and the shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
DeRozan against Fournier. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Here's Fultz. He averages about 5 points a game. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Tries a three. Rebound, San Antonio. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. The layup missed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Fultz. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. To the inside, Bamba. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here is Forbes. 9 points last game. And here's Walker outside. He can't get it to go. Up in time. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Orlando out in front. They're up by 10. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy. And that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes, as public figures, can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for San Antonio, Trey Lyles out there with Medu. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at point. Misses from close range.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years and running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA.
Take a break.
He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. First one falls for him. Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
You know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture.
You know, Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. But most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
Yeah, really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
Here is Augustine after Rudy Gay's bucket. Isaac with the ball. Pass to Ennis. From outside the arc, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Augustine against Murray. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Here's Vucevic, and Pirtle sends it back. Here's Murray, and he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Outside for Carter Williams. Pass to Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you want to see that. Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line.
That's good from Isaac.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Ennis. Ross comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Doc in for Augustine. And he makes both free throws. Spurs trail by 10. Outside, White. Takes it from 10, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Vucevic. Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. But you know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love him. He has great size at 6'4" for a point guard. Good instincts. He can shoot. He can create. I love his versatility.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for White. A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Knocked the pass to Vucevic. And a missed layup.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Orlando leading by 8. And Murray, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. There was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
For San Antonio, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And he can't get the first one.
The defensive impact of Jakob Poeltl giving the Spurs a boost. Great timing and instincts as a shot blocker.
Fournier is checked in for Murray. He's off on the second. And coming to San Antonio in the Kawhi Leonard trade, the Spurs hoping Poeltl can be a difference maker.
You know what, Kevin? Already their best role threat offensively. He rarely misses with his right hand in close.
Now here's Ross. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Magic lead by 11.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
Here's Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Magic have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And that one's good. Samanic has got 5 now.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Ross on the wing. White covering. Pirtle against Fournier. And Pirtle pulls it down. Gay with no one around. No good with the triple. Got the pass to Isaac. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Magic lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And the basket by Gordon.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Spurs trail by 10. Murray kicks to Gay. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And the Spurs making a change here. Isles checked in. Here's Fultz. The pass to Ross. Passes it to Gordon. 6 to shoot. It is now to Fultz. For Murray. Orlando getting another chance here. And it's Vucevic missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's DeRozan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he banks in the layup.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio. Orlando making some changes.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Murray comes in for Isaac, and it's Carter Williams in for Ross. The Spurs also changing it up. Meadow, he's checked in for Gay. Walker comes in for White, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Murray. Now here's Carter Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and finished off by Fultz.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Outside DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Carter Williams, and Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Now, here's Bamba. He has 6. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. To the middle, here's Walker. Whoa, hammering it in!
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Carter Williams against Wyatt. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 4. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Wiles kicks to Forbes. He feeds it to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. 4 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Walker again missing.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Augustine looking around. Teardrop shot. It's good. Augustine's got his first points of the game. Spurs trail by 6. San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Doc comes in for Michael Carter Williams. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
White, he's checked in for Walker. Here's White. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The Magic shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. And Augustine no good on that one. Spurs trail by 8. DeRozan with it. Bamba picks him up. White dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Pirtle. Pulls it up. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide-open man.
Doc the pass to Augustine. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Now here's Vucevic, guarded closely. From deep, DJ Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got his third basket of the night right there. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 9 points. White, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love
Augustine, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. He made it! He made it!
Yes, he did!
Yeah. OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Magic, up by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Rudy Gay. White is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Zamanic in at the power forward position.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Murray outside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
For 3, Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his third assist on the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And there's the pass to Bamba. And the shot goes in. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Now here is Poeltl. Six on the shot clock. Baseline jumper, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Magic leading by 6. Fultz looking around. It's Fournier on the wing. Kicks it to Ross. Back to Fournier. Lets it go. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 8.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
for the Magic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Bamba, and Isaac subbed in for Fournier. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for San Antonio. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Here's Murray. Here's Gay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Doc, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. Rudy Gay hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Magic leading by 6. Volts kicks to Isaac. Gordon with no one around. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Doc. The offensive rebound. Spurs trail by 9. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They lead by 7. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Mohamed Bamba.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Hey, that's good.
Good move getting the ball into Rudy's hands. He's capable of hitting monster buckets.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Outside, Gordon. Another shot. The shot missing. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Yes!
DeRozan simply rises to the occasion with that huge shot.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now here's Gordon. He kicks to Vucevic. And it's Gay with the rebound. And so it's San Antonio with it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's DeRozan. Misses the 3. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch.
Folks, for Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David thanking you. We'll see you later.
You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex. Back in a bit for more on your Orlando Magic. Time to get personal. You like to cook, Hornet?
Only thing I like to cook, Hank, is fools like you on the b-ball court, baby.
Little flambe. All right, well, what if I told you there is a subscription service that sends pre-packaged gourmet meals designed by industry-leading chefs directly to your door, and all you have to do is pop them in the microwave?
Ah, there's gotta be a catch. How much does it cost?
No, that's the best part. For the first 3 months, it's absolutely free. Yeah, that's how convinced they are that you're going to love your meals.
All right, Hank, I'm sold. What's this thing?